Entire city blocks reduced to crushed concrete and twisted metal. The human cost is staggering. Hundreds of thousands forced onto dusty roads, carrying whatever pieces of their lives fit into a cardboard box. When we see suffering on this scale, the same question echoes across the world. If God is perfectly just and entirely merciful, why doesn't He step in right now to stop it? We live in an era of instant results, expecting justice to work the same way as a direct, immediate transaction. A wrong is committed, and we anticipate a divine strike to protect the innocent. When that intervention never comes, it creates a crisis of faith. We are forced to ask if God has looked away, or if we have misunderstood how the rules of this world operate. Consider Quran 35:45. If Allah were to punish people for what they have earned, instant justice would wipe out all life, leaving not a single living creature behind. Existence continues through a deliberate pause. He defers them to a specified term. This is respite. This delay is the intentional framework of earthly life, engineered specifically to allow human history and free will to play out in full. It is easy to assume that prolonged suffering is a divine punishment for past mistakes, but Islamic theology presents a different framework. It is called ibtila, the earthly test. The Quran explicitly tells believers they will be tested with fear, hunger, and the loss of wealth and life. Suffering is a promised condition of the trial. For the Palestinian people, this test has spanned generations. From mid-20th century tent cities to today's displacement, they endure a cycle of dispossession. For the oppressed, meeting that devastation with unwavering faith transforms their experience into shahada, the highest rank of spiritual elevation. Under this crushing pressure, the trial acts as a crucible, purifying and elevating those who endure it, rather than condemning them. Even if we accept this as a test, the follow-up remains. Why are there no physical miracles? Why doesn't the Red Sea part for them? We have been conditioned to think that divine help only looks like a sudden military victory or a supernatural shield against physical harm. But there is a different form of divine intervention, sabr, an unshakable resilience instilled directly into the hearts of the oppressed. You see it when a woman sits peacefully amid makeshift tents, holding her dignity and faith despite total devastation. This steadfastness operates like a miracle in real time, an endurance that defies material logic and forces witnesses to re-examine the source of such strength. This brings us to the concept of al-ajal, the appointed term. While we view time through human haste, the universe operates on a fixed schedule. If an ultimate power blocked every evil action beforehand, free will would disappear, obsoleting moral choice entirely. The timeline must play out so the oppressor fully documents their own nature. They are given time to build their concrete walls of injustice. This delay ensures that every moral choice is fully realized. When ultimate judgment arrives, the evidence is indisputable, because the oppressor was given every opportunity to choose differently. The record of that injustice is perfect. Surah Fatir concludes with a final promise: Allah is ever all-seer of His servants. This is reinforced in Surah Ibrahim, which explicitly warns that God is not aware of what the wrongdoers are doing. Their actions are meticulously catalogued. Every physical sacrifice is noted. Every life lost, every shroud carried through a grieving crowd, is permanently recorded in an absolute accounting of human life. The cosmic ledger is perfectly balanced. There is no unpunished crime and no unrewarded tear, even if the final verdict falls beyond our earthly view. The theological function of this delay extends to the bystander, placing the responsibility of action squarely on those who watch from a distance. If miracles solved every human crisis, our mandate to stand for the vulnerable, to enjoin good and forbid evil, would require no effort and carry no meaning. The global response, people gathering in the streets, holding flags aloft under the night sky, is the intended human reaction to this moral test. The endurance of the Palestinian people has already proven they are passing their unimaginable trial. Their faith is a completed record. This leaves the rest of the world to account for its own choices and to determine what we will do with the respite we have been given to enact justice.